the movie Pay It Forward. We are Cristóbal, Jorge, Monse, and me, Valeria. When someone does you a big favor, don't pay it back. Pay it forward. What would it be like if when people do a favor to you, like something big, something they cannot do on themselves, and instead of paying it like back to them, you pay it forward back to three people. And those three people pay it forward to another three people. On a few days, it will be a lot of people making favors and feeling good with themselves. That's the idea that Trevor, just an 11-year-old kid, made on the movie Pay It Forward. This idea was implemented by his teacher that made them do an assignment that was about doing something that can change the world. So he thought big, and that was the result. What he did was like a whole movement about paying it forward to other people. Pay It Forward is a movement that made a big change not only on Trevor's life, but on the people who participated in it.
Because of Trevor's movement, Pay It Forward, a lot of people started to make favors to different people. As we know, and if you don't, I'm going to tell you, Trevor started making 3 favors. He started with his mother, a homeless guy, and his teacher. And it changed drastically their lives. And the thing is, with this movement, it started a chain. A chain that, let's say it like this, it wasn't stopped. Because it was a good thing. So he started with 3. Those 3 started with other 3. And it completely changed the way that the context was. And the movement was so big that it moved from Las Vegas, which is where Trevor lived, to Los Angeles, which is, well, like 3 hours from Las Vegas. In case you didn't know.
Okay, since the kid has different people in his social environment, his relationship with them changed possibly. What he did at first was, like my friend said, he helped a homeless guy by giving food and a place to live for one night. And then he helped his mother and his teacher too by setting a date on them. Like at first it was a little bit confused, but then they realized the gimmick and the attraction that was between them, so they started a relation. And that relation helped Trevor because it made reinforce the relation of mother-son he had with his mother. Because at first it was a little like they didn't get along so well. And with this relationship with his teacher, like her mother became like really happy and everything. So they got close to his son Trevor. And furthermore, another thing that was good of this relation was that his teacher, Mr. Simonet, began to be like a father role to Trevor.
In the movie, we could see that people start like being afraid to make favors because they don't want to do something bad, or they just have changed. Like we have an example in Mr. Simonet, he was very afraid, but then he heard a guy and he started thinking, and then he said to himself that it was good to make favors. It doesn't matter if you do an error or something like that. When you make a favor, you are not doing just something good to the people. You are doing something good to you because you are feeling better.
Like what Trevor said, that like it had to be a favor that was really big, not just like the helping like to move a backpack or something. It had to be like something that was difficult for you, like it required a lot of effort. So that's why for some people it was a little bit difficult to make those favors. But what the main purpose of
The thing about this movement is that it was not just about helping someone else, not just doing something for them. It was doing something for you too, because at the end it was helping you to feel more free and do lots of things to yourself, and just feeling better with yourself and what you do. And helping other people, of course, is one of the main purposes.
Like Trevor wanted to change the world, and he.
In conclusion, the Pay It Forward movie made us realize how important was this movement of making favors to Trevor. At the point that his story was recognized, on the 3 cities that Cristobal said. The commitment of helping people, it was very important for Trevor, and it was the favor that he made. It was the beginning of this big movement. The most paid forward involved the braveness of saying, I want to make a favor to people, but it is necessary more effort on myself. And we invite you to pay it forward. Every time someone make you a favor, you do it to 3 people more, and things like that. And according to the effects mentioned before, we can agree that the mainly purposes and just the movement itself may change on the people involved on it.
Like one of the purposes one of the benefits of this movement, of this movie, is that the movement doesn't stay just in the film. Like you can do it like every time like someone makes you a favor, well, you can do it to other 3 people and make a movement for yourself.
Okay, thank you.